Hey, what's up, people? Okay, well, this game is called Dungeon Journey. I've played it like a while ago or whatever. I've been working on it, and well, let me get to the game. Oops. Okay. Okay, so you got a tavern, you got a hideout, you got graveyard, you got merchant. Now, I just made it to the legendary dungeon. But the thing is that I want to get 3 stars on all these levels. Now, here's a very important thing about this RPG. Okay, listen very carefully, people. All the equipment and the weapons and armors and all that, they're very expensive in the shop. So you do not, I repeat, you do not want to buy them in the shop. You always want to earn them in the dungeon because it'll be way better off. Now, later on, when you unlock more stuff, you get the Mystic. This is very important. This is a vital thing to the whole game. You want to keep fusing these rubies. You see how it says helmet? How it says a helmet, 20% gain to experience. So if you put it on a helmet, it gains the experience. If you put it on a weapon, it gains mortal damage, and other is damage reduction. What I am doing is doing experience for it, and then let's see. The topazes, if you put it on a helmet, you got 30% gold fine. On a weapon, you got 30% spell damage. And on other, you got 3 attacks, so you can get more attack. The next one is emeralds. Again, on a helmet, you got spell find. On a weapon, you got critical damage. And on other, you got actual damage, like regular damage. And then on the amethyst, you got plus 3 to mana, so you got added mana. On weapon, you got plus 9 to undead damage, and on other, you got plus 9 to health. Okay. Now that is one, and you want to combine them. You want to find them and keep combining them and keep using them, and eventually you'll get all the way up to the maximum one, which is 120% to gain experience. These, I'm not sure what these things are. They look like runes or whatever, but you get those later on, like in the dungeon, in the later dungeons, and you get them. You get them from like drop bosses and stuff. After you beat bosses, sometimes they drop from bosses. Actually, I think most of the time they drop from bosses. Now, as you can see, I've been working on getting 3 stars on these. Now, these endless dungeons, I think it literally means endless, because I think it could keep going and going and going. This blacksmith, you know what a blacksmith is, upgrade, so it gets very expensive to upgrade. Right now, I'm working on, let's see, where's my weapon at? The weapon I'm using, the sword with this right here. It's 13,000 for my next upgrade, so it's really crazy. You can retrieve gem, like take the gem out of a weapon, but it costs 32 of these rune things or whatever or whatnot. So, okay, so I've never played the Endless Dungeon 4. That, I think that's very hard mode. Actually, I have tried it once just recently. Very hard. The Academy is respec, so I'm thinking I don't know what that actually does, if that resets like your skills or whatever. I'm not sure what it does. It costs a lot of money though. I'm not going to mess with that. But show you about the characters. The skills of the knight. You see how it says 30 out of 40? I'm on level 30 right now, and then the maximum I think is 40, which sucks. I wish it went higher, but you know, it's all right. So health determines how much damage you can endure. Armor increases damage reduction and percent of maximum block. Attack increases your damage. Perception allows you to see what hidden behind. I didn't mess with perception. It becomes extremely helpful when there is just a few blocks left. I don't really care about it. Agility is very important. Agility makes it easier to successfully execute defense and riposte quick time events. That is very important. Now you start off with a sorceress, a knight, and a rogue. You know, as you can see, I just kind of started the rogue and started the sorceress. My main character is working with a knight. Then you can unlock, I don't know what character that is. It's locked. Another locked character. So 2 locked characters. So now I'm going to show you some actual gameplay. I'm going to play, and I need to explain to you about this. Very important. It's all about timing the monster's hits. So when they hit you, before they hit you, you need to be able to defend, and you have to defend exactly at the right time. Otherwise, they can take way more higher damages on you. But if you do the exact timing, you'll have no damage. You'll have none, or you might have 1. But if you do the exact timing, you literally don't get hit at all. It's like they didn't even hit you at all. So this is not what I wanted. This is one of the hardest ones to dodge. You have to time it just right. So watch me attack. And you have to time it just right. See, it took 4, but there's a way where you can see how it didn't take no damage. It didn't take no damage on me that time. So, didn't take no damage on me that time either. I timed the attack. See, that only took 1 off me. That took 8. That took none. You see all about the timing? You got to time it just right. If you don't time it just right, you're screwed. Collect gold throughout the dungeons. You can collect like the rubies and the different jewels. These things are different spells you can use to attack and try to kill the enemies. Now some of these spells right here actually can summon enemies. So if it says select target on revealed cell, look, it summons an enemy. So I'm going to show you this enemy. You got to time it. See, it took 22 damage. Now it took 2. You see the difference? You have to always time the blocks. Okay, I'm probably going to die, but 2. Okay, now these I need to explain. These things you randomly get. You get relics, plus 5 attack. Additional attack started before previous has ended. Increased damage both attacks for 22%. Very important if you can get these. These will really help you throughout your journey. If you don't get these, pretty much, I'm probably going to die. Yeah, I'm dead. It's alright, I'm not ending the video just because I died. Now, this legendary dungeon, I don't know. I really don't know what the point of this thing is, because it starts you over to level 1. It starts all your equipment over like you're just brand new from scratch. So you're pretty much starting over. I really don't know what, if it's even beatable or what. I have no idea. But it could be a very long dungeon. Now all these, it says endless dungeons. I think they literally are endless. One's easy, one's medium, one's hard, and one's very hard. I'm gonna try the Source of Evil. I think this is the last dungeon of the game. I don't know, because Legendary Dungeon starts you over from level 1, so I don't know if that's the actual last dungeon. I'm thinking this one is, because it says Demigod Boss, floors 50, difficult hard. Now, another thing to explain is you got to get to a certain amount of floors to get the first star. Once you get the first star, you can continue on to the next level. You don't have to get all 3 stars, but I'm trying to get all 3 stars on all of them anyways, so. The merchant, you don't need to worry about the I'm just going to sell all these items now. I want to be able to upgrade my items, so. Try the Source of Evil. This is literally the hardest level. Besides the very hard one, the very hard endless one, which is I think even harder than this one. You got to go through all 50 floors. Now, there is portals throughout. Randomly, you can get portals, and you got to pay for them with gold. And when you pay for the portals, then you can continue off where you left off, but only once. Because once you die, then if you don't get another portal later on, the deeper floors, then you got to start all over in the dungeon. So. See, look at the timing. See, I didn't even get hit. No damage. It says 95% block when I timed it like that. And as you can see, this blue bar is the experience bar. These are your skills. This is, so let me show you the skills. Bash, Cleanse, Discipline, and Concentration. Bash deals 40 to 60 damage, stuns an enemy for 6 turns, and this is maxed. This one's maxed. Cleanse deals 50 to 125 damage to all demon, undead, and ghost creatures. Really good skill to have. Discipline, when you get healed, unused health points goes to mana and vice versa. And Consecration deals 9 to 18 damage to nearby enemies on successful counterattack, ignoring protection. I almost got that maxed out too, so pretty good. Now, see, I'm nearing to leveling up, so. See how it hit 9? Now watch, if I click quicker, now it depends on the speed of the attack when they're like really. See, the keys open up to the next floor. You need to find the key. The object is to find the key to go to the next floor of the dungeon. And this is a creature I hate right here. You gotta time it just right. See? 0 damage when just right. Got him. He didn't scratch me. See, I don't know. See, what that other creature type, he shoots an arrow. That one shot like a dark magic at me, and it was slower, so it took a lot of damage. Alright, skeleton, let's go, Foolio. Got a little helmet right there going on with horns. A demon skeleton. This guy, I know he throws a boulder, but the way their attacks, sometimes they're fast, sometimes they're slow. So, and it matters on the distance between you and the monsters that you're fighting. Right now I got 64 life, 30 mana. I'm not really worried about my mana. I really haven't even used my skills much. I'm probably only going to use my skills on the bosses. Fighting the spider right now. See, you want to memorize their moves, you want to memorize their distance, and you got to time it just right to where eventually you're going to be able to block more than half the time. They won't even be damaging you. If they're lucky, they'll take 2 or 1 off of you, but you'll be able to heal that with the healing potions. Here's another one, you got to time it just right. Sometimes you got to wait till they pretty much almost hit you, and then you got to wait like another, maybe, I don't know, 1 second or something like that before you can. Now this guy shoots the boulder. Some kind of Trent or rock soldier or whatever, I don't know. But what I want to show you guys, very important, is I want to show you one of the endless dungeons where every 5 floors is a boss. And they drop items and stuff and you want to sell them. But if you get something better than what you have already, or depending on what you want to go for, it all depends. See how no damage, 1 damage. See, you're better off letting them take 1 than 25 and 30, right? Yeah. Want to get your ass knocked out. Undead. Undead's pretty easy. You don't need to worry about the undead killing you. In fact, I don't even really need a block with the undead. But I am anyways. Now this spell, I think this is the one where you could turn them into either a donkey or a goat. Right, no, that's the wrong one. Wrong spell, people. That's alright. See, 17 damage on me. See, I didn't block it. You have to. It's all. This game's all about timing. You have to time. Unless you're so strong where you don't even need to worry about blocking anymore. But those guys I hate. The snake guys, they hit you right away. So you got to be careful of those ones. See, shoots the fire. And another different color one of these ones shoot like a really fast ice spell. Okay, I'm going to be dead unless I level up. I'm almost about to level up. Let's see if I can level up before I die. That snake. But I'm blocking his attacks. And collecting more gold right now. Here's the undead. Looks like I got to oh, so close on leveling. If I can block this, I should be able to get it and level. And I'll show you guys. Got to level. Level 31. Okay. Now, you do want to work on defense, but not like right away. You want to work on strength. Life, you'll get life for like when you fuse the gems and the jewelry and stuff later on. So, but you do need to work on life and stuff. Agility you need to work on because that helps you do the blocks and stuff like that. So. Okay, I think I just maxed that one out. Right now I'm going to work on, I guess, more attack. I think the maximum level for a character is 40. So. Another boulder. 115. See, that's another relic. This one says 5 to agility. One relic you really want to get is it's a scythe. I think it's a scythe where you get a really high % probability of the undead fighting for you. And then they end up attacking other creatures. They even attack other undead. It gets pretty crazy, but I've only gotten that one. See how I didn't even block on the goblin? You don't need to worry about the goblins or the skeletons. Those guys are not really that high damaging or anything like that, so. I'm blocking this guy good. Oh, got the key. Okay then. I want to show you guys the endless dungeon. I'll show you guys a spell. Here's a spell that I'm going to use on an enemy. I think this is a fireball spell. 66. And then you can do an attack. See, it took 19 off me. Didn't time it right at all. Doing good. I'm doing good, people. This is the hardest dungeon. Literally the hardest. Besides, this might not be the hardest because the very hard endless one is very hard. This is hard, but there's 50 floors on it. And alright, this is the one you turn into a goat. Or no, it says a sheep. I'm turning this wolf monster into a sheep. Watch this. Oh, I turned him into a donkey. Hee-haw. Hee-haw! And he can't do nothing. Once he gets turned into a donkey, they can't attack, so he's screwed. Now, okay, perfect. The portals I was talking about earlier, there they are. This one only costs $100. So I'm going to buy a portal. That way, if you die, you continue where you left off and you don't have to start in the beginning of the dungeon again, so. And it's random on what monsters you fight, on what items you collect. So it's randomly generated dungeons. What spell is this? I'm not sure. Spell, okay. Doing really good. Thought I'd almost be dead already. But I'm doing really good. But like I said, even if I die, I got a portal, so I'll be able to continue where I left off. I'm not dying, so I'm not going to be able to show you guys the boss every 5 floors. So once I die, I'll be showing you guys that. See, look, I'll let him hit me. He only hits 1. Goblins are really not that strong. Oh, there's another one. They like stealing your money. They're thieves, though, so they like stealing your money. Look at the skeletons. See, they only take 1. Okay, this is the guy I gotta time again. It took 3. None. Now, I don't know if you quit the game when you have the portal, if it's like dying, if you continue on to the 6th floor, which I'm on right now, or not. I'm not sure. I don't know, people. Okay, that took 1. None. Well, I pretty much explained like all the concepts of the game that you need to work on when you start playing this game. Whoever ends up trying this game out, Dungeon Journey, I'd recommend it. It's all about timing, though, and whatever build that you want to build. But I definitely work on strength first, and then agility with a knight. And like I said, I only started the sorceress and the rogue character, so I don't really know how I'm gonna build them all the way yet or not. But I don't know what's gonna happen when I quit. Let's test it out. I quit, right? And I was doing the Source of Evil. Let's see if it continues to floor 6, because I had the portal. So would it be like me dying? Or I think it's going to be like me dying, but let's find out. Okay, yeah. You continue off to floor 6. So now if I quit a second time, I don't think it'll save. So watch this. I quit a second time. That was a portal. Now it's back to level 1. See, it only goes once. So you buy the portal, and you only get 1 time chance of trying to find another portal in the deeper floors. So, well, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed Dungeon Journey. I explained all the basics and all the very important factors of how you want to play the game and how you need to be able to survive and collect certain gems and all that. Until my next video, see you guys later.